In HealthWorks, the only thing worse than getting sick with the flu is getting sick and staring down an empty medicine cabinet. If you have no idea what you need to create a flu kit, here are 5 good ideas. I do have some stuff in my cabinet that dates back a few years, so you got to throw that stuff away. Now, when it comes to a thermometer, you can spend a lot on a thermometer or a little. It seems to me that digital thermometers are probably your best bet. They're easy to read, they're quick, they're accurate, they're about less than 10 bucks at a drugstore, and they can be used in the mouth, the armpit, or for babies, of course. The bottom is the most accurate reading. Our Ben Bailey recently had a bout with sickness. You were off for a week, Ben.
Full week, yes. I chose the mouth for the thermometer reading.
Most adults do, right?
Yeah. You know what, though? I read the instructions, and this is what fascinated me in my 30-odd years on this planet. There is only a small area under your tongue that will actually register 98.6.
Oh, okay, so you have to find that sweet spot, if you will.
Yeah, it's all the way at the back and just against your tongue.
Yeah.
So how about that?
So you learned something. Did you have a comfort food that you wish you had? Some saltines, Vernors? What is it for you?
Jello. Oh.
Jello?
I went to Kroger and I bought them out of Jello. Yeah, I really did. Yeah.
Eating all that Jello would make me sick.
It was something.
Well, even if you think you've done everything you can to baby-proof your home, chances are there are still plenty of dangers for your little ones. They're lurking everywhere, those dangers. This month is Baby Safety Month. Joining us from Babies R Us is Brandy Mosier. Welcome, Brandy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Brandy is actually at the Auburn Hills store. It's a store, Brandy, that I had spent at one time. I was a regular at that store. Not so much anymore, only to buy presents. Okay, so we're going to talk about, it's always changing. Just when you think you're all stocked up and good to go, the technology changes. And so one of the cool things is this day and night handheld video monitor. So this is something, so Brandy, the idea is what? You can check in on baby without even going near the door.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see them, you can hear them. It has LED lights, special made for evening, so you can actually just see the baby right from your room and not have to go in there and bother them.
So it's night vision, so the camera here is on baby, and then this is right next to mom in bed, or dad, I guess. Yeah. Dad's always sleeping at my house.
And it does have a convenient belt clip too, so if you're out doing any gardening or anything of that nature, you can actually see and hear the baby.
Sneak out on the deck and have a little iced tea and still be watching baby. It's funny how you open that door and you would sneak in and hopefully the baby wouldn't hear you. Okay, let's talk about the sleep sacks. I know I had these for my kids. This is to replace a blanket, because as we talk about baby safety, SIDS, of course, one of the huge concerns with newborns. You are not supposed to have any blankets in the crib, even in the middle of winter.
Correct.
So tell us about this, Brandy.
Well, what this does is it really does take the place of a blanket. You would basically put this right over top of the infant, over top of their pajamas, whether it's a layette of any kind of sort. It's very soft. It zips up the front, so it makes changing even easier in those midnight feedings.
And it's pretty snug. What you don't want is it to bunch up around the face.
Correct. It comes in multiple different sizes just for that fact alone. It ranges from newborn all the way up to large.
Yeah, you don't want to buy a big one for baby. You want it to be snug, and then they'll grow into it. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This is to protect injuries in the bathtub.
Correct. It actually covers the spout of your faucet in the tub, clips right on top of it, so that way, and it also provides like a 12-inch jet stream out the end of it, so that you don't have, it makes it a lot easier to rinse the hair when you're washing the baby.
Okay, so it shoots the water out?
Yeah.
Very nice. And you can put a little soap in there?
Yes. Yep, and the child can actually dispense it themselves, so they don't have to worry about pouring the whole bottle of bubble bath in the tub.
That is good.
Yes.
That has happened at my house many a time.
Yes.
Okay, now check out the little binky here. And so there it is. It's in its little, so this is how baby enjoys it.
Yes.
And then I'm going to drop it.
Yes, because they play the dropping game. See how it closes? It's great. That way you don't have to worry about injury. If you're at the store, in the mall shopping, I always see moms kind of pick it up and, oh, you know, what are you going to do with it now? Pull out another one.
You do a little wipe off. 3-second rule.
Yep. So that actually helps prevent extra germs when the baby's playing the tossing game.
Yeah, especially when it hits the floor at the mall and you have a crying baby and you don't know what to do.
Not fun.
I guess you could do a little, maybe hand sanitizer. I don't know. Okay, this is like the Cadillac of car seats.
Yes.
And tell us why. This was designed at Kettering, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Kettering University helped design this Air Protect car seat by Safety First. It has multiple functions. You can use it from basically birth all the way up to 50 pounds. It has a sleek design and helps to prevent any head and neck injury. There's been so much child fatality in side impact crashes. This car seat was specifically designed to help minimize any of that injury in side impact crashes.
All right, good information, Brandy. That's about $250,
Yes.
by the way. How long does the child stay in that car seat?
50 pounds really can range anywhere between 3 to 5 years old. Really depends on the child.
Okay, and then they can start out as an infant in this one.
Yep, they sure can.
And
5
go all the way up
pounds.
to toddler.
Yep.
All right. Very good. On our website, by the way, I should tell you that on our mornings page, on our all-new mornings page, we have placed information about every room in the house, how to baby-proof those rooms and make them safe. Brandy, thank you to you.
Thank you
Good
so much.
information this morning. Alan.
Blindness reversed and a woman's tooth helps her regain her sight.
Just some of the stories Deena is working on and HealthWorks this morning.
It's fascinating. First of all, dying of a broken heart is blindness could soon be reversed. That's according to scientists with the universities of Washington and Florida. We're seeing all the green and red. All right, this story is strange. Doctors in Miami were able to restore a blind woman's sight by putting one of her teeth in her eye. A tooth in her eye.
Like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. You know, who would have thought that they could do that?
And what they're discovering with stem cells and DNA and genetic codes and everything else is that, you know, parts of your body can acclimate to other body parts. Amazing.
Wow, I'm still waiting for them to invent some cartilage.
I know your knee.
Yeah,
I
be
know.
nice. All right.
We're gonna make that discovery just for you, Alan. And then you're gonna let us take a camera in
I'll be like,
and show the surgery.
Yeah, then I'll be like 85. Thanks
Right.
a lot. Appreciate it.
You won't even get a flu shot.
No, I won't.
Let alone knee surgery.
But cartilage, that'll take them to the doctor.
different.
All right.
That'll bring them
I know
in.
you get your game back.
That's right, get my game back on. Well, paint a room in less than an hour and never use tape again. Just some of the promises of a new painting product.
We all love the sound of that, but are they true or are the makers just painting themselves into a corner?
Problem solver Rob Wolchek puts the point and paint to the fame or shame test. Rob, you know, the taping off is the worst part of painting.
That is absolutely the worst part of the painting, and this is a product that Jason